welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a good week last week and your week started well this week. I am here excited because it's finally cooling down. It's fall season. It looks really nice outside. It feels really nice, not very cool, not very hot. You know, it's a season where we can go outside, have fun, and not feel like we're gonna melt. It's a season also we take out our boots and put them on. I absolutely love the fall season. It's my favorite time of the year because it's closer to the holidays and it's cooler. We can do a lot of things outside, and you know, there's just different. I feel like during fall season and during as we get closer to the holidays, there's just some good aura out there. It just feels nice for some reason, and this is the time where somebody can play Christmas music and I won't be like, oh my God, you're driving me nuts, because you know, Christmas is just around the corner. Anyway, welcome back to day 2 of mental health wellness tips. Last week we talked about 3 main points of mental health. We discussed about nutrition, then exercise and relationships. This week we're gonna add on to that, and then we're gonna start doing other mental health topics, and we'll always bring tips, mental health wellness tips here and there, because there's so many mental health tips out there. But this week I'm here to discuss again 3 of them, and then I'll add another bonus just like last week. Point number 1 this week is train your mind. Yes, you know, you can train your mind. Yes, we can all train our minds. The brain is a muscle, and just like you can train any muscle physically to get muscle mass, you can train your mind. How do you train your mind? A study was done of 2 groups of workers, the same type of work. I believe they were housekeepers or something like that. They were workers. There was a control group and there was an experimental group. The control group were told the exercise that they were given, they were just doing it. They weren't given any more explanation to it or anything else. They were told, you're gonna do X, Y, Z, and that's it. The experimental group, on the other hand, were told whatever exercise they were gonna give, the XYZ that they were gonna be doing was gonna help them lose weight at the end of a certain period of time. The control group that was not told why they were doing this exercise and if there was any benefits to this exercise, completed the exercise with no changes at all, no weight loss, no changes at all. Group B, the experimental group, they did this exercise knowing at the end of it they will lose weight. After the exercise, they indeed lost weight. They did, both groups, the control and the experimental, did the same exact thing. But experimental group lost weight, control group did not lose weight. Why? This is because it's all about the mind. What do we feed in our mind? If you feed negativity, this circles around what I discussed last week about gratitude and mindfulness. What we feed in our mind becomes what we are. If you keep telling your mind, I can go exercise every day and I won't lose weight, you're setting up yourself for failure. Or I can eat healthy and not lose weight, you're setting up for failure. On the other hand, if you tell your mind, you know, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna do 10 minutes of exercise every day, and I'm gonna see drastic change, you will see drastic change. So train your mind to think of things as, you know, good things. You know, if you have like a little bit of some depression, anxiety, or anything that is weighing you down, sometimes start with the mind. You know, they say it's like having faith. When we have faith can move mountains. You know, the mustard seed, you know, grew into a big tree because of faith. As long as you have faith and you feed that into your mind, I believe that great things can be. Actually, sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. But I believe that we can train our mind. We can put positiveness in our mind, feed it, and expect good results. We can tell the mind, hey, tomorrow I'm gonna get out of this bed, I'm gonna achieve XYZ in this order, and you can achieve. Even if you don't get 100%, at least you will have made some strides forward. So train your mind. What you put in your mind is what comes out. So put good things in your mind and good things will come out. We are our biggest critics. We criticize ourselves more than other people do. When you're criticizing yourself, you are feeding your mind with criticism, and your mind is believing that, and then that's what you check out. But if you keep feeding your mind that you're great, you're meant for greatness, and greatness will come out of you. So train your mind just like a muscle, just like you go work out and get those muscles. Train it, feed it with positiveness, feed it with what you want to achieve. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to feed your mind greatness. What goes in the mind comes out. So put greatness, get greatness. Put negativities, get negativity. So the choice is yours right there. Number 2, this kind of correlates to the time now. It's fall, it's beautiful. I'm looking outside. It's really beautiful outside. Get outside. In the world right now, we are more focused as adults. We are more focused on, we go to work. You can go to work. We go to work before sunrise. You come home mostly after sunrise. Maybe you can go to the gym or pass somewhere, but we rarely get time to be outside and enjoy nature and be outside. I know, and it's been worse the past year where people are working from home. More people are working from home. More people are Netflixing and chill, like real Netflix. They're really watching Netflix, not the other Netflix and chill. They're just staying indoors. The pandemic made it worse, unfortunately, that people started sitting and staying indoors. I know I'm staying indoors more than I used to. We can go outside and walk outside, a few minutes out. Going to the gym is good, getting that exercise is good, but going outside, it's even better. Just getting that sunlight, getting the direct sunlight, even when it's gloomy, you're still getting some sunlight. Sunlight is really, really good, not just vitamin D, but just having sunlight is good for you. It kind of opens, you're happy just going outside and walking around the block or doing some activity outside, going to somewhere outside the park and walking around, feeding the dogs, doing something outside and not like indoors, not the mall or not anything, but even going out to activities like those, like the mall and seeing people is good, but being outside under the natural sunlight is good for our mental health. So this fall season, before it gets too cold, well, it doesn't get as cold here, so we are lucky, but before it gets too cold, let's get outside some more, get some sunlight in, and do some stuff outside. Walk for 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, do something outside, at least once a day, or if you can, or a few times a week, because getting outside is good for your mental health. Just push yourself to go outside. Same as if you're parents and you have kids, if you can make them go outside for a few minutes a day instead of just sitting indoors and watching TV or playing video games, because now with everything social, with everything electronic, and people can people are not making friends, real friends, they're making internet friends, social, they're socializing through the internet. People don't go outside. People don't see the need to go outside. But going outside is actually good for our mental health. Number 3 is rest. Do you know that sometimes rest is the most productive thing you can do? Yes, we are in times where we have to go. You have to work. You have school. You have kids activities. You have things lined up. But rest is nowhere in your calendar. There's nowhere where rest is written. I'm here to tell you that take time to rest. Take time to disconnect. Take time to yourself and take a break and rest. These things, you might feel like you're achieving something when you're boom, 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 boom. But in all actuality, you are not. You are probably doing it slower versus when you could have gotten enough rest. And this comes in hand with sleeping. Sleeping is resting. Going to bed at a decent time is productive, makes you more productive. You might feel like at night you achieve more when you're doing things at night, late into the night, and then you wake up maybe late, or even you wake up early, but you're not as productive as somebody who goes to bed early and rises early. You might think it gives you a false belief, a false trust that you are achieving something, you're doing stuff, and you might feel like you're doing, but you're not achieving anything. There was another study that was done about these that said that two groups of people again were gonna be given an analytical test, to a critical thinking test. So one group was asked to stay up. The experimental group, they were told to stay up, or the control group, I don't know which one, they were told to stay up late at night studying for this test, while the other group was told to go to bed immediately and not study for these tests, just study during like normal daytime hours and not study late into the night. And then both these groups were given the test in the morning. The group that stayed up at night, they were very confident that they were gonna do well. They were so sure, because they studied. And this other group, on the other hand, they were very unsure. They were not confident that they were gonna pass these tests. But what happened is, as the group that stayed up at night, they did not do good in critical thinking as the analytical test, as the group that went to bed early. They did well. They had good results. So what does this say? Staying up at night might give you this false belief that you are achieving something, but in all reality, you are not. You're kind of pulling yourself backwards. It's really hard with everything going around. It's easy to say you go to bed early and get up early, but it's we have stuff that we feel like we have to do. But try to get to bed early. And I know I never get to bed early, but that's one thing that I always fight to get to bed early. It never happens. One day it will happen, I believe. But doing these things, getting rest, and then not just nighttime rest, sleep, but during the week, here and there, schedule time for your rest, time where you disconnect and take a moment for yourself, to yourself, or your family, whatever you call rest, but not just working or doing something. And take a break, take a minute, you'll be more productive. So those are 3 things. Number 1, train your mind. Always speak positiveness to your mind. Speak what you want regurgitated. Number 2, get outside. It's fall season. Get those boots on. Get outside, walk, do something outside. Just go pick some apples, pick some, pumpkins, whatever. But get outside. Number 3, rest. Just take a break, rest, disconnect, get off YouTube, get off Facebook, get off all social media, get off the news and everything. Take a minute to yourself, rest. Get your hours of sleep like you should every day. Keep working towards getting an optimal, going to bed early and rising up early. Now, the bonus point. The bonus point is we live in a world of abundance. There is enough resources for each one of us, and we are all here for a purpose. We are all here. We're supposed to be here now. So don't, with everything going around, it's so easy for us, depending on what lens you're looking at things, so easy for us to look at other people and their achievements, or look at social media posts and stuff, and feel like we are lacking somewhere, we are not good enough. But you're supposed to be where you are when you are, and there's something for you. When you look at these things, when you look at people's Facebook, people's Instagram, people's TikTok, when you look at those things, don't compare yourself, don't criticize yourself. You can challenge yourself in a good way, but don't feel like, some things are not, they're not working right for you, that you should be somewhere else, but you're here, because you don't know what those people, the people that you're looking, what they're putting into whatever they're doing. You don't know how they got there. You don't know, they are probably are comparing themselves to somebody else. So have this lens when you look at people, be happy for them, and then take your look at yourself thinking, you know what, I'm supposed to be here now. I will get where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there, because we have enough resources for each one of us here now. So yes, that's it for today. I will see you next week. Hopefully we'll get another exciting topic. I don't know what we're gonna start with, but we'll keep going, trailing one by one, and getting where we eventually want to be, where mental health will be a topic that we no longer have to keep talking about, something that we'll accept. Thank you again for being here. Subscribe, please. Share, like, and keep coming back for more. I am here to stay. Thank you so much. Bye. I'm here now.